I've played like till the I don't know if it's a time skip or not, but shit popped off.
Yeah, so you're like right after the like quote unquote intro. You're after the intro that makes you mistake it for being a real Tales of game, and then it changes.
And also, YouTube enjoyed this black screen for a fraction of a second while I quickly confirm times. Now, while I'm thinking about it, have you fucking checked out Vermintide 2?
I have not, like...
That is a damn fun fucking game. I can't wait for Darktide more, but...
Yeah, like, man... Warhammer is just like, it's popping off like crazy. I mean, it's always been big and it's always been popular, but like...
Just had dog shit games left and fucking right.
I didn't realize exactly how big it was until I learned... Mutual buddy of mine that plays D&D with us from time to time. Mm-hmm. He works at a Warhammer store.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I didn't realize there were stores for Warhammer.
Oh yeah, there's so many miniatures. Like most comic book shops, you either don't do Warhammer or you mostly do Warhammer, or board game stores rather.
Yeah, this is really just it's Warhammer. Like it's just straight up Warhammer. The store.
It's cool.
We went in
shit.
there and he like gave me like a bunch of free swag and shit to like try and get me store. It's like it's my problem that I have with anything is like I have one of those brains that wants to know like everything about a universe, and like Warhammer is too dense for that.
Oh fuck yeah! Like I couldn't tell you anything that goes on in that world. All I know is that apparently there is a god on a golden throne that is dead but not really, and also it's just a dude. I have a feeling anybody who's familiar with Warhammer is gonna be like, he's not just a dude, he's God Emperor! Oh, he's just a dude. Just a fucking dude.
Just a dude.
The God Emperor can suck my god dick.
So you can be the god dude of chill.
Listen,
you know, there's
Space Marines are boring as fuck. I'm just excited as fuck for Darktide because it's not Space Marines. I'm bummed Hired Gun's pretty fucky. I'm not surprised. I'm gonna give it some time because I might pick it up on the cheap or if they had co-op.
Might be one of those games that improves with time. Like I hate that we're in. I hate and love that we're in an era where that is, because I mean, like way back, if a game released with bugs, those things were fucking there.
Yeah, like there was nothing you could do. Like
there was nothing you could do about that shit.
I am glad games can be fixed. I wish people wouldn't release unfinished games.
But yeah, that's the real issue. Is like now there's this weird juggling act of like, do I play a game at launch or do I wait 2 years for it to be fixed and get the inevitable shit tons of DLC it's gonna get, and then buy the big edition for like $20.
Yep. I can tell you, I will probably always wait on Remedy games now because the Control Ultimate Edition was pretty rough.
For anybody that was into it. Yeah.
That was one I really like.
Especially when you consider I played it for free on PS Plus.
Oh, like not knocking Control or Remedy, I'm willing to bet that's a 505 thing.
Yeah.
But it was a bummer. Like I hadn't played it yet, and I got it right as early as I can to support Remedy, and then the Ultimate Edition came out, and I was like, oh, I don't have the DLC for it, so I can't get that. Like I can't just buy an upgrade, and I had to buy an upgrade.
I hate where my brain is currently, because like I think DLC and like I'm thinking about bad DLC, and I was thinking about this and that and DLC practices, and then my brain instantly goes like, Elden Ring's probably gonna get DLC and it's gonna be amazing. It's like the game's not even out yet, dude. Stop thinking about that. Like,
listen, how long has it been since we even heard about it, and it's fucking got a release date now? I think it's pretty fair.
It was 2 years and 1 day to the day since the reveal trailer.
That was fucking intentional. God damn it.
I don't think it was intentional, but it was definitely like a very good lineup. It was a very good lineup, especially with the fucking dark sign in the sky today. Like that was unintentional. That was just like perfect timing.
Yeah. Like this last thing really kind of settled something for me. Can we just let Jeff Keighley handle most of like the video game shows from now on? Like I can't say he does a bad job.
He's a dwingus. He is definitely a dwingus, but his enthusiasm is genuine.
He cares about gaming a lot.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Appreciate that. Like he's got an energy to him that doesn't feel insincere, or pandering or any like kind of like it's hard to describe some of the weird shit that like goes on.
He does is fucking. I swear to God, he is the guy you knew in school that was like, yeah, I had the like Jeff Goldblum over at my house, and Wayne Brady was there, and it's like, except he's real.
Yeah, he's
like,
actually having
he's real.
Like it's humble. I don't know if it's accidental humble bragging or if he just happens to know all these fucking people.
He's just that guy who's like, yeah.
Like there's like he talks about this shit and then the camera pans over.
I just think about like my dad has the story of when he was young, because like what was it? It was he used to watch Van Halen jam in a garage, so that's like always his thing.
Yeah.
And like, I know it's not bullshit. Like, I know that's actually a thing that happened, but it's like, it's the way that it's said is always comes off as like, yeah, I used to watch Van Halen jam in his garage. Like, it's, oh, sure you did.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's almost way too casual.
Yeah, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, it's genuine. Why the fuck would you lie to me about that?
Yeah.
You know? Like, that sounds badass. I want to go to like a Van Halen beer party garage jam.
It was probably a great fucking time.
Yeah, like that doesn't really happen with bands anymore.
Not at all. Well, not with
I miss being in a band. God, that was fun.
I would say, but the fucking older, it's like I'm just like, oh god, the idea of doing it would ever being like in a band nowadays is like, I don't want to. That's so much work.
Thing is like when I joined the band, like half the band members were like currently my current age, so it's like it doesn't go away.
That's
it's just like
a good point.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's even like a little thing they wrote, like an EP that they want to like track on, and I need to start practicing for that again. They're like, God, energy, help, please.
Yeah,
it's more.
I don't. Well, I'm starting to understand now how people function, but it's still a kind of foreign. I don't know.
It's rough because like the biggest issue that I'm having now is just like I'm just not getting enough sleep anymore.
Yeah, that would definitely fucking
in
do
the
it.
past.
That's the thing. That's the one you feel like. It's not like going out and getting shit. Like you'll feel hungover and lousy the next day. That's you know, the human body will recover.
I mean, like you can't quite bounce back as much as I used to, but
constantly being deprived of sleep, yeah, no, that fucking adds up.
It does.
Really.
And it's not even like I'll try to sleep. I'll just like lay there for hours. But the real issue I have is like I do all my work in my room and I go from the computer to the bed. There's no like couch to chill on for a while or anything before then.
Yeah, that would definitely. I think that was a big thing COVID really like put a magnifying glass on for people to start understanding like you really, if you can, I know obviously you can, just because your current living situation, have a fucking office separate from your bedroom. Don't
have an office separate from your bedroom, and I'm also gonna like call out people that think people that work from home are privileged motherfuckers. No,
it's almost worse in some ways. Mind you, different strokes for different blows.
As soon as you get on your computer, all your messages for work are right there.
Yeah.
Work doesn't leave you when you work from home.
You just better fucking like what you do. That's really where it lands.
I do like what I do, but even some days it's just like,
being
I mean, this comes with game development in general. Is like, there's gonna be days where you're going, I fucking hate working on this.
Yeah, you just want to be done. Just, nope, no more.
It's like it doesn't. It could be something that like you weren't planning to. It could be something that you had to like touch up that you didn't initially want to, or it could just straight up be like, I'm having a pain in the ass with this. Well, fuck, like. That goes for any creative job too. I feel like musicians probably hit that point too.
Oh, absolutely. There's no way they.
This riff sucks. This fucking riff doesn't flow into this one. This whole fucking song I wrote, don't like it.
Just fucking shelve it, bin it. It's over. Takes it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I was too hard on you.
Wrote 7 songs for a full release a while back, and I've gutted it down to about 3 I actually want to do.
Hey. Yeah, that's probably not it. That gate makes me think otherwise. You know, like I can imagine, but also there's a degree of like just finding stuff like, you know, maybe I wasn't like this was fun to write and to make, but not as passionate about it as I thought.
Like it maybe doesn't fit. Yeah. I mean, like the thing is, I like all of them. It's just some of the stuff I wrote because, like, I would sit there with my bass and I'd come up with the bass lines, and then I would write the guitar parts around it in FL Studios. 'Cause I'm not much of a guitar player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out, if you actually want to like record that stuff, you either really got to like pay out the ass for session musicians, or you got to like figure out what you could feasibly learn and play.
So using programs isn't really a permanent stopgap. It's just kind of enough to cover a basis.
No, I mean, like you can scratch track metal and guitar work so much easier and so much cleaner than you ever used to be able to do. But it's not like a cure-all for the semi-robotic sound.
Okay. Come on. Into a group. That's nice. God damn it! Come on.
Some people, though, they'll use those digital tracks and then they'll layer over them and they'll keep the digital tracks in the mix.
Oh.
Which is a cool, smart idea.
Because then that robotic-y sound kind of becomes its...
It's good for defining the rhythm and tempo.
Okay.
And when you track over that, it depends on how many layers that you do, but if you do more layers over that and the human element comes through more, those digital guitars are going to sound a lot more human. Just by nature of having that extra aspect in.
Oh, fuck!
There's a lot of fun shit you can do in music. Oh, God.
Right. Don't charge 2 Hell Knights with a Super Shotgun in 2016. You will not probably win.
Unless you can, like, grapple up to him, stun him with an ice grenade, and then back the fuck off.
There's ice grenades in this one?
No, I was talking about Eternal.
Oh, in Eternal, there's plenty of options.
Easier, I was gonna say, and how much easier it made Hell Knights. Hell Knights in this are, like, actually really deadly.
Okay, there's one. Be lining up a couple of those. Buddy. Boop.
I don't remember if it's Hell Knights or Barons, but I still remember the Game Boy Advance instruction manual for Doom described them as being as big as a dump truck. And I think like it said something in like, and as heavy as 1-2 or some shit.
Yeah, I think that was the Barons. I know, I love that Game Boy Advance ports of these games. They were fucking shockingly good. And also really fucking dumb.
First played Doom. Yeah.
Oh wait, the Game Boy Advance ports were your first time playing Doom?
Yes.
No shit. I mean, honestly,
I didn't
not
have a PC
bad
until I was
port.
like 13.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a good fucking port.
Doom, I really liked it, yeah. It was a good way to play it for a first go.
And honestly...
But yeah, like, I didn't have a PC until 20...
oh, fuck! Please let me buy. Thank you. Oh, why?
Ooh. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't know what got me.
Oh, no.
What got me? I
think the imp just sort of clawed your toenail off.
Must have. No, thinking about it, I've technically been on the Doom train since damn close to day one. Like, my brother... Actually, I say that. Day one of Doom 2, actually, rather. Which is not that far away from the original Doom, honestly. It was like, what, 6 months?
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I had a friend who had a DOS PC when I was a kid, and he had, like, Shareware Doom Episode 1 and Wolfenstein and stuff like that, but I didn't really know how to play it or anything. He would, like, invite me over and be like, yeah, you should try and play it, and then he would just, like, take over and start playing. One of those friends. You know how they are.
Best friends. 10 out of 10 friends.
Yeah.
I think in some cases I was probably that friend, depending on the game.
True enough.
I think everybody's got at least that one game, but it's the people who... It's not one game. It's every game. Those are the ones you throw out the door and call it good. But, like...
He also got, like, a PlayStation era release, if I remember right. Like,
damn!
Yeah, I was like, Jesus.
I don't know why we had a computer... Well, I mean, my mom ran a computer lab, so I wonder if that had something to do with it for, like, after-school activities when I was growing up. Of course, I have no idea. That could have been, like, just complete coincidence. My mom is just a bro and doing that so that it could exist. Wouldn't be the first time. But, like, I remember, like, a buddy of my brother's would always come over and install Doom onto the computer, and my mom was like, it's too violent. Like, I don't want Nick playing it. Play Wolfenstein 3D instead, which, I mean, in retrospect, I mean...
That's worse, because you're, like,
you're
killing
actually
other
killing
people.
humans. But I also get it. And then there hit a point where my mom was like, okay, I don't think you're gonna... I think you understand this shit's not real, and, you know, don't go shooting people with guns that you don't have access to. I'm like, yep. So, you know, then the gloves came off, and I could play. But that's my favorite accessory. What is it like? It doesn't like super boil. Like I recall the BFG's description of what it actually does to a body is like,
it's basically like super boils. It sort of It kind of is like, it's almost like a big radiation blast. Like I guess it would be the closest thing is like it's almost like a huge microwave radiation blast.
Fuck you up, that's for sure.
Which really amuses me because I just have to imagine that like Doom Marine's armor is the only thing preventing him from feeling it.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that works and you don't melt with it, but all right.
I mean, he's probably just so angry he doesn't melt. I mean, anger makes you radioactive proof, right?
I mean, like the thing though is like look at the older Dooms where he like either didn't have a helmet or his armor was like torn to pieces. So how the fuck?
Yeah, he's just like usually just like his stomach's exposed, slashed up, and fucking wearing a helmet that doesn't even like connect to the bottom part. He's just, and the armor he finds are like shoulder pads. It's like, yeah, this is enough.
I forget about his like super awkward like triangle widow's peak.
Ooh. God, I miss the Doom. I do sometimes wish there was like a little Doom face guy yelling at me when I was playing the game. Something nostalgic.
Where's the Flynn Taggart mod?
Oh, Doom books. You're so fucking stupid. And if I recall Mormon, I feel like there were like some super like Mormon-y things in the Doom books.
Maybe. I mean, I remember talking last time about how Sandy Peterson's Mormon.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Doom Bible has some weird shit in it. Oh, hey.
I've not read the Doom Bible. Like, I should with how much I'm like into FPS and the scene and stuff like that, but
I've never read it, but I've heard enough stories from shit people found that have read it that I'm like, fucking, how many drugs were actually involved in the creation of this game? Like, for realsy?
Probably a lot.
I mean, I play D&D nowadays.
Probably a bunch of bedroom nerds that earned way more money than they knew what to do with in their teen years. You know?
Fucking John Carmack and his Ferraris. Not John Carmack. Holy fuck, John Romero. John Carmack probably didn't trade in his bicycle until he was able to trade it in for, like, plastic explosive or some shit. Oh, didn't he, like, literally break into his school to try and steal thermite or steal a computer or something? Or no, he used thermite to break into his school to steal a computer. That's what it was. Like, John Carmack's a madman.
What a menace to society. Love it.
Like, people do not give nerds enough credits for the shit they'll do.
Dude, some of the shit I've done.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I usually didn't dabble in chemistry, but, like, I don't know. If I knew how to make thermite, I might have considered it. It was easy enough to make napalm. Not that I ever did, but I certainly lit a lot of things on fire. Yo, white lithium grease makes a good flamethrower. I don't know how I'm not dead.
Playing with fire.
I really don't know how I'm not dead.
Eh.
Oh, hi.
You're like indestructible from the time you're like 15 to the time you're like 24.
Did most of that before I turned 15.
Oh. That's even more fun.
Like, I honestly, like, after my brother graduated high school, I kind of calmed down because, I mean...
Yeah, that helps. Being an only child is just like, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
You just have the cool friend's house you go over to and you do all the stupid shit. Boop. Like drilling a fucking hole in a tree for some reason because we had access to power tools.
Oh, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that Got
That's
the
something
same
to do.
effect I was hoping for, but it was still sad. Shooting a Cacodemon, wanting him to eat it. Just fucking, oh, that was a twofer.
Yeah.
I mean, it still killed him in one shot, but just the fun in him not gulping it down and becoming glory killable.
They did make Cacodemons a lot easier. It's funny because like most of the enemies from this one that made it over to Eternal are like substantially easier than the new ones. The new guys
close.
they added are beasts. Even the Arachnotron, which is like
I got enough
the
fuel.
weakest
Let's
new
fucking
guy.
go.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay, we're gonna just do that for a moment. Grab you. That was not something I really should
Weird
prioritize.
seeing this and not going like, but you need to swap to the ice grenades and then hit the hammer button and then like.
Oh, believe me, if I had ice grenades, I would be using them a lot right now. I wish the option existed!
I think that's the only
Oh,
reason
you're dead.
Eternal gets away with having way more enemies on screen is the fact that you have that damn thing.
Ice grenades are incredible.
Because this, like, it always surprises me that I think, like, the maximum this game can have at any given point is, I believe, 3 to 4. Like, you're only ever attacked by about 4 enemies at once.
Monkey boy. Oh! I don't like getting stuck on walls when I'm, like, dodging explosives. Oh, God!
At least you're slow enough in this game to readjust yourself. Eternal, I'm just like, wall, I'm on wall, I gotta get off the wall.
Alright. I need ammo. I don't see anything to cut in half. This is mildly problematic. Oh, hi. You're still
Yeah,
alive.
continuing on
you're
that
dead now.
tangent from last. Yeah, continuing on that like weird little tangent from last time about the music and stuff. Like now that you're actually in hell and stuff, is it all choirs and digital music? There's no chug-a-lug.
Oh, you're right!
Uh-huh.
It does give everything just a very...
It's like ethereal in like a really kind of like ominous sense.
And yet you're still the one just slaughtering everybody.
Yep.
I mean, it's ethereal and foreboding, but maybe not for you. These poor demons, they just are like, uh-oh. Who let the Slayer out? Was it you, Bill?
Oh, we made an oopsie.
It was Jeffrey. That's why I don't kill him in Eternal. I never kill Jeffrey. He's a good boy. I don't even remember if that's my
Jeff
original
Eternal.
name, but I have committed calling the Revenant that you control at one point Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's a good buddy. He's a good friend. I never kill him anymore because he lets me take over his body, and I even think he's the one who got us out. It's my headcanon. The Revenant Jeffrey. He woke up to justice.
I mean, like really. These demons are just kind of wandering around, minding their own business for the most part.
I mean, but they just murder so many people. I think. Actually, I don't know.
It's true.
I mean, the demons technically aren't the murderers.
Problem is a big problem in Eternal.
It does feel like they're kind of more just, you know, kind of covenant-y, not quite. Cut from a similar-ish cloth, it feels like.
To be honest, by the time I got to the end of Eternal, I didn't quite understand all the crazy comic book lore they had introduced.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited
It
to
gets a
play
little
Tag 2,
Crazy.
because I've heard nothing
I
but
mean,
weird.
Ancient Gods, yeah, it gets weird, but it gets weird in fun ways. It certainly, like, both provides a nice climax to everything Doom had built up until this point, and subsequently paves the road to do something different.
I'm just curious what Doom could be that is not this. I mean, I imagine the gameplay beats will never change, like at its
Yeah,
core,
I mean, it won't
but
change or anything like that.
like, uh-oh.
Damn, that was a very,
I
very
was just-
small glory kill window.
I was just expecting a couple more seconds.
Yeah.
Didn't need many more seconds, just a couple. Okay, I want that. That's my priority. I would like some armor. Please, thank you. I'm fucking dead!
Yeah, you are.
When you just know there's no coming back.
Missing those extra lives right about now.
Or just the fact that falling doesn't kill you, it just warps back up if you got
That's
health.
true.
Okay, let's
There's a lot
go
more
here.
pits in that one. The endless void awaits in almost every level.
Oh. Okay, well I guess I'll follow those little jumpy bits.
Hell cave, hell cave, hell cave.
It's the best kind of cave. Whoop.
Someone out there is like, I heard hell cave. Is cave coming out with new bullet hell?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't blame anyone but myself. I still haven't bought any of their shmups yet on PC. Should, just to give them money.
Just to like support, but yeah, at the same time, there was like some weird interview that came out a while ago that like had me head tilting a little bit. It's like, yeah, if we wanted to support or like support Sai Diojo to Steam and like the rest of our catalog, we need about like $3 million. I'm like,
Weird.
I don't know if that adds up. Like, and I'm one of the people that like, yeah, that's a good budget for something, but that's like a big budget for a port.
Yeah, like,
Something doesn't add up.
that's weird. I mean, they probably
Something
want to just
definitely did not add
guarantee
up about that.
maybe a profit or not a profit. What's the word I'm looking? Return of some sort, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
they'd use that to develop new technologies.
I don't know about that because like I think about like what it would cost to maintain a team for about 2 to 3 years. And I'm talking like a team of 12 people. Cave is bigger than that, so
Yeah.
maybe like doubling that budget. This is like for like a 3 to 4 year development period. Like if you were to like take that cost for like 12 people and double it at that point, you'd still be looking only at about like 2 mil tops. So 3 mil for a port, just I don't know.
That,
Very.
unless is it 3 mil for every game? That's still a lot.
Maybe. That's still a lot, and unless they're talking about like a port for every game for like PS4, PS5, Xbox, and also like PC, Steam. I don't know.
Yeah, like that sounds like it shouldn't be just the Steam port. Like that would be a lot of games for not just Steam.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be a little more
That's
justified,
like
but
M2 on it, but M2 is like very passion project driven as far as the team goes.
yeah, and I imagine Sega doesn't usually let them. Are they actually definitively part of Sega?
I don't know, but I mean, like it can't be just a Sega thing because I mean, like the Alesta collection had the brand new Alesta game on it.
Right. I forgot that had a new one.
Sure does.
Fuck me. Oh god. I'm guessing
Just
precision.
Mr. Tom about his cool Switch at some point. Wink, wink.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's a great point. Thank you for.
I mean, I also have a physical copy, so like, fuck it, you know, like I'd bring it out there next time.
True. Bill and Mr. Tom. It's my favorite. It's my favorite sitcom.
Okay, this is back and forth for the rest of the video.
Am I going the wrong way? Probably a little bit.
Revving a motorcycle talking about the Switch? I don't understand.
I mean, the OG Switch could get pretty loud when it was like playing,
Okay, so it's not just my Switch then. Good.
yeah, like a
I was kind of like worried.
Like I don't know, an NES game. I love the Switch, but it's got some fucking issues.
The specs aren't quite keeping up with what it wants to do.
I'm fucking dead. Whoa!
It was kind of telling when Breath of the Wild was a launch title, and that shit still can't run that great.
Yeah. Yeah. I love
When your
like
launch title can't run that good on your system, you got some problems.
didn't technically the Wii version run better than the Switch version?
The Wii U version does technically run better.
That's fucked up. That should never be the
It
case.
is weird. No. But I mean, like, here's the thing: is Odyssey runs amazing and looks amazing. So it's clearly like there are parts of Nintendo's team that are a little better at optimizing than other parts.
Oh, right. There are actually Barons of Hell in this game.
Yeah, they're there.
Right. I, for some reason, thought it was just the fucking Hell Knights. I've never been more upset to be wrong.
Yeah, no, the Barons are in this one, but apparently between this game and Eternal, you've killed off almost every single one of them except for that fucking one with the shield.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, like, Barons are basically extinct in Eternal, which is weird.
I feel bad about that now. I don't want to be, like,
It's
genociding
fine.
people. I've served my nickel in genocide. I've played Undertale. I've made war crimes.
Is that Sans Undertale?
Oh, God! Sans! Oh, I blew his head off. Bye, Sans.
Somebody made a point that lives rent-free in my head of Sans Undertale is just the Sephiroth of, like, the next generation.
I wish you didn't say that.
It lives rent-free in your head now, too.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. Like, there's no escaping that crime.
Hey, they're in the same game, even.
Oh, there's two of them out. Oh, one of them's dead.
I didn't even think about that. You can fucking fight Sephiroth with Sans in a
Sure
death battle in
fucking can.
Smash. Fucking Smash is just officially paid for Mugen at this point. Like, there's no way around it.
It's pretty
Well,
fucking
I'm
incredible.
expecting for them to pop out. Like, we have added Burger King and Ronald McDonald.
Like, we're really just a step away from the full, just kit and caboodle, officially licensed
What was
Mugen.
my Ultra Instinct Ronald mod?
I mean, I'm sure somebody's already done it, actually. Like, done a mod like that. Oh.
The Switch is, I mean, it's moddable. It's been moddable since day one because of that whole thing with the chip.
Man.
So I'm pretty sure Smash Ultimate has shitloads of mods.
Oh, oh my god, I've seen some stupid things people have done.
I have to.
I always love it.
Just wait until all the seasons are
related. Oh, am I?
Fucking models people
Oh, hi.
put in there.
I want the glory kill. Oh, squish. Ah!
Went for the glory kill, got the glory hole.
Chlamydia, no!
Oh, it's all in my mouth.
Damn koalas! Remember, don't let koalas pee on you. That's how the Jonas brother got chlamydia. Oh,
Wait,
well.
what?
Yeah, one of the Jonas brothers had to go to the doctors for chlamydia because a koala pissed in his mouth.
Huh.
Yeah, they really can give you koala.
That's not a sentence I thought I'd hear today.
I'm glad I can curse you with that knowledge.
Hey, you learn something new every day. Sometimes it's not worth learning, but you learn it.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like fucking high school in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, true enough. Except in high school, you're sort of forced to learn the shit you don't want.
Yeah. Algebra, I'm never gonna fucking use algebra! Maybe that would have helped me calculate not to
Algebra might
be
have saved you
jumping.
from that jump. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe
Should've
I
paid
could,
more attention.
maybe the hypotenuse of the isosceles would have...
I forgot hypotenuse was a real fucking word.
Yeah. No, I just
Math
said,
is
everything I
dumb.
just said was real, but I couldn't fucking tell you what it meant. Oh, bye. I don't think he... Oh, I thought you were dead! But the,
Nope.
that Mancubi is not coming. Fucking, would you stop shooting me? Oh, it's Cack
Nope.
Demons. Look, I'm trying to play Doom Eternal, and you're shooting at me. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die.
What? Danger.
forgot how hard this stage can get. By hard, I mean
Yeah,
incompetent.
like basically everything after they introduced the Mancubi is like pretty much of consistent challenge.
Okay. Boop. That's 2. Bad shot. Oh, that didn't count. Of course it didn't. Okay. What options do I have here? Gauss Cannon's probably a good choice.
I mean, when isn't it? There's a reason they changed this fucking thing to the Ballista. That said, the Ballista can do some crazy shit too.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna
a lot
say
of people I know, they don't use the big slicing wave move.
Oh, that's
but,
what?
Yeah,
That's a great
I don't see
move.
people use it a lot. It works perfect for dealing with those crowds.
Yeah, like when a swarm of like up to like even like heavier size, like you'll kill them all.
Hell, the snake things I always forget the name of too. Like that works pretty good on them. Doesn't
Please.
kill them, but it brings their health down pretty handily.
Oh, cacodemons are awful on platforms like that.
Yeah, they do a lot less of that in Eternal, which is funny because that has more platforming.
Come on, come on, come on, get close. Oh! Oh, thought something hit me like hard. It was just you rocking up. Yeah, that ain't bad. It's not as good as it is in Eternal, but like that ain't bad. The headshot
Well,
bonus
Eternal
damage.
promotes enemies that you have to fucking headshot.
Yeah, true. That was the right way. I don't know why.
Getting
I
used to
turned
that
around.
was a thing.
I just didn't look up. Like I was like half like this. Okay. Hello?
3D spaces were a mistake in video games.
They were. Boop. Come on. Boop. Thank you. Congratulations. Been thinking about Jackass a lot lately.
Well, I mean, with the 4th movie on the horizon.
And it's just been all sorts of shit. Like Johnny Knoxville's been doing interviews and stuff, and Steve
Yeah, there's,
pouring
like,
hot
one that
sauce
a lot
in
of
his
people posted.
eye.
Okay.
Yeah, he made a hot sauce, and he's on Hot Ones, and I very much recommend watching that Hot Ones. He was on Hot Ones the
I do
second time,
remember
rather.
watching that. Oh, he's on a second time. I watched the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, no, the second time.
Okay, I
was
gotta watch
also-
the second one.
It's great. Unsurprisingly, it's great. I just never thought I'd...
Steven is just like the most bro uncle who never stopped being a bro.
It's just not who I ever expected in that cast to be the one who, like, has his life together?
Somewhat, yeah. I mean, like he had his issues, but he got past them.
Yeah, and like he's like had a long-term girlfriend, and like they're planning on like when he retires from doing stupid shit, like they're just gonna essentially build a private animal
You never
sanctuary.
retired from doing stupid shit,
I mean,
but you retired from doing stupid, harmful shit. I'm sure.
yeah, I think his life will at some point no longer be at risk because apparently,
Yeah.
like there were like he was talking about like there are multiple times in Jackass 4 that are obviously not in the movie where Steve was like, dude, I genuinely thought that was it. Like, I don't like doing this anymore. Like, he was genuinely getting scared, like, watching Knoxville put himself through the ringer because he know fucking Knoxville.
I mean, they're fucking Jesus
Knoxville's
Christ,
in
been
his
doing that shit
50s.
since they. You know what really blew my mind, and this is something that really like teaches me that like maybe our generation is like built different, or like we spend like too much time sitting around, or like I don't know. But fucking, it was the fact that I think it was in that interview. He was like, "Yeah, I started doing this shit when I was like 29." I'm like, "What?"
I mean, look, they gave all the warnings in the world. I'm not going to say that they definitely didn't influence some of the stupid shit we did. However, they did rip us
Absolutely.
off on doing stupid shit on tricycles. We were doing that since we were fucking before Jackass even existed. Because tricycles are fun to do stupid shit on when you can't fit in them right. Let me tell you, big wheel tricycles. Excuse me, like the real
Absolutely.
shit, not like a adult sized tricycle. Nostalgic.
You just remind me of extreme unicycle stunts.
Oh.
That's a portion of YouTube that every now and again I end up. No, okay, there's two portions of YouTube where it's like I respect the people that do this. I'm not gonna make fun of them, but every time I see it, I'm like, you have to know this does not look cool. It will never look cool. But kudos to you for rocking it. It's unicycle stunts and pogo stick stunts.
Oh yeah, I can respect unicycle especially. Like they go fucking crazy.
They go ham. It takes so much talent, and it does not look cool at all.
No, like I'm impressed by it. I'm not.
Yes,
I don't think it's a cool look, but I'm impressed.
It's like, as long as you know that and you're just doing it to your heart's content and you know where it's taking you, like, by all means and purposes.
Just keep killing it, you fucking dumbass. Beep. Oh yeah, it's just a portal right here.
Likewise, the most annoying thing that you could ever do that still looks cool is, like, jittering and chattering stunts.
Yep. Oh god, yeah.
I still got one of those around here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, it's around.
Nice. That seems like a perfect stopping point.
It does.